Welcome to the short video showing Rev-Trac's automatic transport migration system. We're starting the video in the inbox of the developer. They've just received this email requesting that some sort of a business requirement be delivered. In this case, the requirement is to please create and move object Z_Orlando into the production system as soon as possible. So from here, the developer is able to display the request via the Rev-Trac web user interface, and that will direct them to the request in question. Here we can see the request, some comments. We need an empty object in the production system as soon as possible. Can you please create and move as soon as possible? From here, the developer is able to put the request into a status of in progress by approving. You can see the owner of the request, user Rev-Trac, is approving this. It allows the business to know that it's currently being worked on. Moving across to transaction SE38, I'm going to create Z_Orlando. And on creation of a new transport request, Rev-Trac's enforcement will then ask which Rev-Trac request the transport should be associated with. This will prevent any rogue transports from floating around the system so that every request can be accounted for. We have the transport number now, and when we look in transaction SE01, we can see at the moment there are no logs available as this transport is still unreleased. Moving back to the Rev-Trac web user interface, we can now see in the technical tab that there is a transport and some components associated with this change request. In order to move the transport to the QA system, the developer or an appropriately authorized user is able to approve the migrate to QA status. Here we can see that transports from system D75, the current development system, will be released and then queued and migrated to system Q75. Rev-Trac will perform some automatic checks for dependencies and also some impact scoring. This object has no dependencies and no impact on any other transactions in the system. What we can see in the background now, this transport is busy being released. It's now successfully been released, and we can see the import steps occurring now for the Q75 system. That's automatic. It does not require basis people to be involved, and it does not require any interaction with TMS. On hitting the refresh, we can see the status has now been updated to in QA. On review of the approvals, we can see previously it was Rev-Trac who approved the in progress and the migrate to QA status. However, the in QA status has been automatically approved. In order to get this transport into the production environment, we need to continue down the approval process. In this case, sign it off as testing complete. And finally, trigger the approval to the production system. Once again, we'll see that the automation is occurring in the background and the import steps have commenced to the production instance, which is P75 in this case. Once again, on refreshing this, we'll notice that the status of this request is now complete, representing successful delivery of the transport the object Z_Orlando into the production system.